and welcome to Cat's Gaming Chaos. Today we are back in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We are still in Cosmo Canyon and doing our chaos there. Yeah, let's see where we are and continue our game.
You have now analyzed all the summon crystals in the Cosmo Canyon region. Good work. I must confess I have reservations about making Bahamut Arisen any stronger. I cannot decide if this development is positive or terrifying. Though you have yet to obtain the requisite materia, as I recall, you'll first need to confront the Divine via the combat simulator.
Gotcha. Come on. It's on now.
Gotta love his fire! Hey, let's see me in action!
You're in luck, Cloud. I've uncovered the location of a dangerous fiend. A vicious dragon seems to have awakened in the Cosmo Canyon region. You must slay it, ere the ferric earth is dyed an even darker red.
I'm sorry, but the elevator is currently undergoing maintenance.
please.
Rare ski variant detected. Commencing guidance protocol. The shimmering golden plumage of this variant was once so coveted.
So, I've been meaning to ask you something. You said old Sephiroth's come back from the dead, right? And that's a bad thing. So, what I want to know is, how'd he do it? And what's he after?
He wants to save the planet.
But wouldn't that make him a good guy?
It's not what he's doing, but how. He doesn't give a shit if everyone dies in the process.
Sounds like a total nutter. I mean, there's not much point in having a planet if there's no one left to enjoy it.
Let's do this. You're dead. You're done.
Good news, that's over.
Behold Cosmo Canyon, a sacred sanctuary where the planet's greatest minds gather.
It's beautiful. More than I ever imagined. Come on, let's pick up the pace. I can hear it calling my name.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, guys! It's me! I'm back! Nanaki? I can't believe it! It really is you! We were so worried! Welcome home!
Whoa!
Now, why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen? Come on! You can let them through. They're good people. I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
What in the hell was that? Hey guys, it's me! Who?
He's such a softie.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning. Wanted posters of the terrorists who bombed those reactors. Huh. But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious.
Huh.
Welcome to the sanctum of planetology, Cosmo Canyon.
Thanks for keeping watch over the Veil.
My pleasure. Are you about to head out on patrol?
Yeah. Look after this place over.
That windmill generates energy for us. It's out.
The planet is always
You see that
watching
wanted
over each
poster?
and every
Pictures
one.
look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
Get a talisman infused with the powers of the planet. All of the items we offer are handcrafted by the Veil's most skilled artisans.
I give thanks to the planet for this.
All born of the planet
We're at the Cosmo Canyon, Cloud. A long-standing dream of mine has finally come true. Planetology rejects our Mako-consuming society, insisting that we have much to learn about this world. And now, we have the opportunity to share in their planetary knowledge.
Needless to say, many years away from one road. So take care.
Posters for them all over Cosmo Canyon.
To think that such violence would be perpetrated under the banner of planetology.
I've been dying to come here ever since I read it.
It said that these caves were formed from erosion caused by the light stream itself.
Well, some of them may have a genuine interest. Who can say for certain? They may even...
That boulder's not gonna come tumbling.
If you're wondering what...
The ceiling's so high. It's like I'm sleeping out under the stars.
Welcome to... So the concert at the Royal Canyon Flowers is the most storied...
May the planet watch over and keep you.
There are windmills everywhere.
I wonder if that book I special ordered has come in yet.
The history of Magnata books can be traced back to Cosmo Canyon itself. May the planet bless you with wisdom.
No other store has this many books dedicated to planetology. We're lucky to have it.
I'm gonna become a whole new me here.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here.
Visit to Cosmo Canyon's complete.
Don't you dare use
Our
my
lives
weapons
are
for
gifts from the
anything
planet.
unsavory.
Instruments to serve her design. You heard of phoenix species?
Tonics, liniments, filters. We have everything you need to cure what ails you.
The place has been open every day for the past 100 years.
You heard of phoenix species? Supposedly they're great for your health, but it looks like they're sold out.
Did you find everything you were looking
every
for?
day for the past 100 years.
Whole new me here.
It's so nice and cool in here. Go on, take a look around.
Blessings of the planet be upon your cooking with our one-of-a-kind seasoning.
It's so nice and cool in here.
With Cosmo Salt, you can add a dash of the planet's grace and deliciousness.
Thank you so much. Come try our signature canyon candies and snacks.
No matter where you stand, you can feel the breeze. It's really nice.
I can't even. I have no words.
You must have taken eons.
Hey, what's up? You a customer?
Oh, and, please come again.
We must strive to heed the planet's call, lending her our ears. But remember, she too is always listening.
Hey, is fella Bugenhagen gonna come down today? I don't know. The other day...
Have you heard about Avalanche's crimes?
On ensuring that the canyon and the people here remain safe.
May the planet watch over and keep you.
Everything we have is a gift given to us by the Creator.
Hey, is fella Bugenhagen gonna come down today?
All who call this planet home are family.
The torch of Cosmo Canyon was first lit along with the...
Hearken to the wisdom of the planet. It is boundless and infinite. We may share in it freely if we open ourselves to her.
You must be Nanaki's friends. He's gone up to the observatory, if you're wondering.
Hearken to the wisdom of the planet. It is boundless and infinite. And we may share in the torch of Cosmo Canyon. Our joy, our sorrows, they are the planet's too.
May the cosmos above grant you a restful sleep. Pleasant dreams, I trust.
I mean, you were their star pianist before we...
I told you the person I got to sub for me would manage, didn't I?
Wonder if they have the house.
May the planet grant you a deep and restorative slumber.
By the boundless grace of the planet, may we enjoy our lives and this meal before us. From our brethren are we given life, and unto them shall we give life in turn.
Okay, so we stop here for now.
Great
so,
Mother,
yeah, if you
we
like
thank you for your blessing.
today's play, please drop me a like, comment, or maybe a sub. And I'm gonna see you soon. This is Kat from Kat's Gaming Chaos, and yeah, chaos it was again. And I see you soon. Bye for now.
May the planet grant you a deep and restorative slumber.
It said that these caves were formed from erosion caused by the live stream itself.
So the concert at the brewery.
I've been dying to come here ever since I read about this place in the guide.
Wow,
I'm gonna become a whole new me here.
you heard it?
Places.
It must have taken eons to form.
Dash of the planet's grace and deliciousness.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig. Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
Feel the energy all around. At our very core, we are connected to the planet in ways.
Welcome to Planetology's House of Learning.
The cards may serve as a conduit for the very wisdom of the planet.
We need only open our hearts to the planet, and she will speak to us.
We yearn to chase the horizon, embrace exploration. To a meditation session.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to
Within you all are the planet's thoughts and memories.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Nanaki. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around. That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it. While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
Even more enchanting, and yet it's like you're singing to me of the planet Earth. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
Whoa, whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity. That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see.
We have Professor Gas to thank for a full half of the research materials archived here.
We've all been worried sick about Nanaki, fellow Bugenhagen chiefly among us.
Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze at
The planet connects us, one and all, for everything exists through her.
Oh, you won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
Nothing is as beautifully complex as the cosmos.
Mind your manners in front of fellow Bugenhagen.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
The planet connects us, one and all, for everything exists through her.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
Nothing is as beautifully complex.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into...
That again, huh?
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. Two, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado,
Wow.
this is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted,
No.
of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural order.
I never thought you could become even more enchanting. And yet, it's like
We've all been worried sick about Nanaki, fellow Bugenhagen chiefly among us.
Right this way.
Put your faith in
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolve to not take her bounty for granted and offered up claims of gratitude.
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The canyon's also famous for its unparalleled view of the starry night sky. I made sure to bring all my night photography equipment along. Can't sleep until I've got the perfect starlit shot. Just let me know if you find any good photo spots.
If people everywhere resolve to not take her bounty for granted and offered up prayers of gratitude, no man, woman, or child would suffer.
Hey there! Thank you for tracking down that spot. Quite the view you captured. You did me a good turn, so I did you one too. I convinced the association to make you a member. Of course, you're starting on the bottom rung, but you'll work your way up. And the more locations you find, the faster you'll climb that ladder.
If people everywhere resolve to not take her bounty for granted and offer up
Our
prayers of
planet is the
gratitude,
great. By unlocking this
The way
knowledge,
the shadows
it allows us to
carve out
heighten
the stone.
our spiritual potency. I invite you to do so now.
tell me,
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree?
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward?
As the river of lights is one way we share.
The seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
I've, always been on the bigger side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry.
Please continue on into the assembly.
He used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid like me was using twice as much spiritual energy as others.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
The River of Light ceremony will begin shortly. This night comes but once a year, bringing us closer to the planet. I've no doubt you'll feel her grace.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment. Can I help you?
Many travelers have joined.
All the time I've spent here, listening and
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward?
With boundless love for her children, she serves.
I joined the seminar
We
earlier.
yearn to chase the horizon.
Then, sir, will you be embarking on the journey?
Through the practice of mindful breathing, we can tap into the flow of the planet's spiritual energy and bring it into ourselves.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others, or to focus on deepening our own understanding?
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
Don't give me that bullshit. You start a story, you finish it.
Cloud, if I may, allow me to add a new word to your lexicon. Decorum, meaning polite behavior, often used in the negative, like so. You sometimes exhibit a severe lack of decorum.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all.
Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove I'm wrong. But sitting here, looking up at the sky, you can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
This River of Lights thing sounds so cool. I can't wait.
What kind of ceremony do you think the River of Lights is?
We've all got to return to the planet someday. You know?
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
And so I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together. For united...
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
You did good. Can't help it if they suck at listening. I got what you were saying.
I kinda wanted everyone to get it, though.
To hell with everyone.
Great advice. Thanks.
I pray these souls do not lose their way.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean more of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was.
I commend you for
Some
choosing
claim
to
they were
participate
even
in
moved
this
to
evening's
tears.
ceremony.
It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
I'm glad to know that Aerith has friends like you to keep her company.
Today's experience was surely the will of the planet. May you cherish it always.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes, and by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared?
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word. Then off we go. Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us. Has Nanaki told you anything about his parents yet?
No.
They were watchers, both of them. But they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
I see. From this point onward, only two may proceed. He who shall undertake the trial and his observer.
Who's gonna observe?
I'll do it.
That would render the trial meaningless. But if not him... you'll do nicely.
Me?
Him? Really?
At least pretend not to hate me.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
Okay, so let's stop here for now. That was another long ride, and yeah, this is Cat from Cat's Gaming Chaos. It wasn't that chaotic today, so it was a good play. And I see you soon. Have fun. Bye for now.